11:05 on this late Sunday night, May 27th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Sun-Off News on this late Sunday night, May 27th, 2018. And just before the Peter Channel Suns off at the night, a summary of the late night news headlines at 11:05 p.m. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, and it is 51 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Sun-Off News is the Boston Celtics come up one game short of the NBA Finals as they fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, 87-79. As the Celtics, I recall that the best season that Coach Brad Stevens has ever had. They came one game short of the playoffs, but Celtics had a good season, and I wish LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers good luck in the NBA Finals. As LeBron James had 35 points in the win for the Celtics, while Jason Tatum had 24 points in the loss for the Celtics. In other news, U.S. and North Korean officials race to resurrect Trump Kim meeting. In catastrophic flash floods hit outside Baltimore and Ellicott City as crews conduct water rescues. Storm swamped Memorial Day rebels from Florida to Maryland. Danica Patrick Zinzi, 5 crash captain accident in groundbreaking career. Rudy Giuliani admits White House is trying to discredit Russian investigation. In Hawaii, lava continues to creep outside the grounds of the geothermal power plant. Trump blames Democrats for border patrol separating immigrant children from parents. Ohio deputy guns down men who attacked others, claims witches wanted to kill him. China calls U.S. warships in South China Sea a provocation. Colombia election runoff expected in first vote since FARC. Food and farming section makes post-Brexit demands. Canada bans goods from UAE, Saudi Arabia. Embargo anniversary approaches. Elon Musk's idea of excellent journalism comes from the alleged sex cult. U.S. stock futures up on North Korea. Europe shaken by Italy oil falls. Harley Davidson workers say plant closure after tax cut is likely a bad dream. Attleboro area communities face big costs under new federal stormwater mandates. Attleboro, North Attleboro, among local communities celebrate Memorial Day, Norton at 10 a.m. as the parade will start from the Yale School all the way down to Pine Street Cemetery with a quick ceremony, and then from the Pine Street Cemetery it will be past North Common because of construction, and then there'll be a quick ceremony at the Trent Memorial at 123, and then they'll be back to Yale School for some refreshments. Attleboro women suffer serious injuries in dog attack. Art classes along with drinks to be served up at a new bar in North Attleboro. Xfinity Center traffic calls and Worlds in Mansfield and Naughton again. 2 girls from Dayton, Megan Kelly and Peyton Macarone, had the class of 2018 that died in Rehoboth High School. Rehoboth man charged with drunk and driving after allegedly found asleep at the wheel, engine running. Roadwork plans prompt detour to North Attleboro. Mansfield Bidwood for Grantwood add firefighters. NASA explains how one camera completely melted during the SpaceX launch. Human compromise just opened over 1% of the total weight on life on Earth, but have destroyed far more. 1 new Ebola death, confirmed in Congo, bringing a total of 12. Tick pooping your clothes may prevent disease. Peter Joe News Time. 11:08 on this late Sunday night. Time out for other sports news. Boston Red Sox fall the Atlanta Braves 6-1 at Fenway Park. Kevin Albert crashes in the wall on lap 83 at Charles Motors Speedway. Rookie home run leader Benovitz hits to the sink. LA and Steven. Peter Channel News Time is 11:09 on this late Sunday night, and it is time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit check on this late Sunday night. Baby! Let's see off in the MBT with whether the commuter rail will be operating on a Sunday schedule. Otherwise, subway commuter rail and ferries are looking good. Okay, look at that highways and byways in New England on this late Sunday night. Rhode Island highways are looking good in 495 on the southbound side. Those are at Route 138 out in Raynham. 93 in Bullfriends and downtown Boston is backed up. Soldier Field Road is slowly on the Austin side. Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good at Interstate 91 on the southbound side. Those are on the Springfield stretch. And Connecticut highways are looking good. And Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the eastbound side, low up to Staten Island. After the Nerves Bridge, Interstate A789. The southbound side is slow after the Canadian enough state New York and Vermont. And now we're 50 on the northbound side, so South Quebec towards Montreal, Interstate A8 eastbound side, low side, New York State 3 in Schenectady. Peter Childu's time is 11:10 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite loop, it shows rain showers from Quincy all the way down through Provincetown. Now we're back to rain showers down around Tiverton and off Warwick. Rain showers down around Newport, rain around New London, and down the southwestern portions of Rhode Island. Rain showers around Hyannis, and now we're back to rain showers around Lowell and Billerica, and then around Lawrence and Newburyport and Ipswich to search of the southern eruption and southern Maine, and rain around northern Worcester County, and rain in southeast and Amherst, Mass, and rain around North Adams and searching them from Albany and up to Wilton. Heavy bend of rain showers around Wilton in New York State. Meanwhile, oh my, this is a line of heavy band of rain showers from north central Vermont all the way down for the southeastern Maryland and out the Delaware coast where Ellicott City, west of Baltimore, had terrible rains that caused flooding. Right now, looking at the temperature spread around our region, it is in the 50s in southern New England with a 49-degree reading for Woonsocket right now, and 46 in Worcester, and 48 in Fitchburg, and 49 in Athol. And it is in the 48 to 54-degree range in southern New England. Right now, temperature spread around the region. Right now, at North Massachusetts, we have a temperature of 49 degrees, humidity at 95%, 2.48 degrees by around 13 inches, steady, winds east southeast at 3 miles an hour. Okay, latest on subtropical storm Alberto, trailing in after the north, 85 to the west. Max the same winds at 65 miles an hour and moving north at 9 miles an hour. Alberto continued to set up in the Nova Gulf Coast day. Charleston waters for Enclave River to the Swanee Rivers discontinued. The storm surge was in effect for Crystal River in the Valley, Florida, and the Charleston waters in effect for Swanee River to the Mississippi Alabama border. At 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the center of the subtropical storm Alberto was looking to the latitude 20 and after the north longitude 85.8 over the west, and the storm is moving toward the northwest near 9 miles an hour. Northwestward toward the northward motion is expected Wednesday on the forecast track. The center of the Alberta will move over the northern Gulf of Mexico overnight and cross the northern Gulf Coast and then the water area on Monday. Alberta is expected to move inland to the Tennessee Valley on Tuesday and move into the Ohio Valley on Wednesday. Max insane winds under 65 miles an hour gusts and a little change in strength is expected before Alberta reaches the northern Gulf Coast. Steady weekend is expected after landfall. Alberta is forecasted to become a tropical direction Monday night or Tuesday. Winds of 40 miles expected with 115 miles out from the center and the minimum central pressure reported by an Air Force Hurricane Under aircraft 99 millibars at 29.27 inches. Rainfall at Alberta is expected to produce a fall in rain accumulation for Tuesday. Southern Cuba and additional 5 to 10 inches and isolated storm totals of 20 to 25 inches and Florida totals in the west of Alabama, western Georgia, 4 to 8 inches, isolated 12 inches. Florida Keys and South Florida, additional 3 to 6 inches, isolated storm totals at 10 inches. Rest of the Florida Peninsula, 1 to 4 inches, and west of the southeast and Tennessee Valley, and the lower mid-Atlantic and from the Tennessee east and the Carolinas, 2 to 6 inches. Rains in Cuba could produce light rain and flash floods and mudslides, and flooding and flash flooding are possible in the southeast United States, including Florida. Tropical storm conditions will spread across the water area overnight and continue by Monday. The storm surge, a combination of storm surge and tide will cause, but normally dry areas near the coast will be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water could reach the following night above ground somewhere in the indicated areas that the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Crystal River of Navajo, Florida, 2 to 4 feet, and the deepest water will occur along the immediate coast, and surge-related flooding depends on the relative time of the surge and the tidal cycle and can vary greatly over the short distance. For information, specific area, please see products used by a local National Weather Service Forecast Office. A couple of brief tornadoes are possible on Monday across much of Florida, into the central and southern Georgia, southern Carolina, and southeastern Alabama, as well as journeying by Alberta will affect the eastern and northern Gulf Coast by Tuesday. This will also likely cause life surge recurring conditions, and for more information, please consider parking to your local weather office. Okay, forecast goes like this. Tonight, occasional drizzle to just rain before 3 a.m., then an occasional drizzle after 3 a.m. Patch fog after midnight, a west coast got about 50 degrees, and north about 3 to 5 miles an hour, touch 30%, new principal less than 7-inch fall for Memorial Day. Patch fog for 11 a.m. west coast got about 67 degrees, and north about 5 miles coming in the afternoon, so if you are going to the Northern Memorial Day parade at 10 a.m., you're going to have no problems at all. Cloud skies and high in the 60s. Monday night, patchy skies about 56 degrees per. Light south wind for Tuesday, Sunday, most coast area 7 about 49 degrees, and westward at 5 to 7 miles coming north in the afternoon, shifting to the northeast 1 5 to 9 miles for Becoming accommodative night for Wednesday, sunny and mostly good at 77 about 31 degrees. For Thursday, mostly clouds but 81 about 57 degrees. So, for the Northern High School, if you're going up to the Canopy Lake Park for the senior class trip, no worries in the weather department. It's going to be perfect for the senior class of 2018. Take a trip up Canopy Lake Park, New Hampshire. Friday, temperature showers at 80 and mostly clouds at 80 about 59 degrees at just 45%. Saturday,